Well, and a good evening to you again from Glenoak High School tonight. John Bozika, Bob Jeffries along with you. Our first basketball game of the year, our first broadcast of the year here on WHBC. Tonight, a girls matchup between Glenoak and Jackson. Both teams out on the floor at this point, lined up getting ready for the national anthem. We'll, of course, get you starting lineups here momentarily. We do know, however, that they are going to play the national anthem here in just a moment, so won't do it until right after that. But both of these teams last year, they were towards the top of the Federal League. Jackson won the league. Glenoak came in second, and it was a case where both times that they met, both were highly contested battles, Bob. They were both close games. We did both of them. The first one at Jackson went right down to the wire. The second one here at Glenoak, Jackson kind of came in and showed Glenoak who was boss in the league, and I know that's probably something Glenoak hasn't stopped thinking about since last year either. As for Glenoak, they enter 3-0, 2-0 within league play, and they start the following five players. A junior small forward, number 1 is Mia Metz. A senior guard, number 3 is Lexi Kleptich. A junior forward, number 12, comes off of an injury from last year. That's Anaya Hall. A junior guard, number 24. Actually, she's a senior, I should say. She's a senior guard, Anaya Hall, or a senior forward, Anaya Hall is. I had that written down as a junior. I never changed that from last year.
Well, maybe they're going to give her red shirt year because of last year.
They could. And Mia Metz is a senior as well. I think I wrote her down as a junior as well. I'm getting into practice still. So Mia Metz is senior, Lexi Kleptich is senior, Anaya Hall is senior. Then the last two in the lineup, Breezy Williams, a junior, she's a guard, and Jordan Weir, she is a junior forward. Glenoak will work left to right. They're all white uniforms with green numbering and lettering. Jackson right to left with their all purple uniforms, white numbering and lettering, and the gold trim. Patabandala and Weir in center circle. The tip is up and controlled by Glenoak. Breezy Williams quickly down the floor into the left corner to Metz. Left of the lane, Weir left corner, Metz a three. Missed it off the left side of the iron. Rebound to Jackson's Elena McMullen. Down the floor she comes. McMullen, top of the key, drives left of the lane. Left wing Kylie Hawk a three, and she got it. Kylie Hawk came into the game having not made a three, 0 for 2 on the year from distance, and dials one up early here in the game. 3-0 Jackson about 30 seconds in. Left corner for Glenoak, Williams a three. She missed it. Anaya Hall the board, goes up from right to the rim and scores. With two hands, she banked it in. Jackson's lead cut to 1, 3-2. 7-12 in this first quarter. Jackson ball, 3-1 Bears in their all purple uniforms. Attack the rim off to our left. Right wing, Elena McMullen. McMullen down the right baseline, gets cut off by Mia Metz. Right wing, Ignacio. Right corner, McMullen. McMullen in the lane. Left wing, Hawk. Kylie drives right to the lane, gets cut off by Weir. Left wing McMullen a three. Missed it off the backside of the iron. Rebound a long one. Chased down by Kylie Hawk. Jackson gets an extra possession up 3-2. Right wing Hawk another three, and she missed that one. Nearly rattled it around and in. Anaya Hall with the board for Glenoak. Breezy Williams, left corner. Kleptich into the right corner for Metz. Well over her head. Can't bring it in with the right hand, and it sails out of bounds. 6:25 in the first quarter. 3-2, the Jackson lead. Jackson back with the basketball. Glenoak kind of seems to be daring Jackson to kind of go at them at this point. Playing just a really relaxed man defense at this point on the defensive end. As Jackson attacks the rim to our left. Left of the lane, McMullen is cut off. The 6'5" Weir towers over her into the left corner, McMullen. Left baseline underneath Dretke. Dretke goes up with the right hand from right of the rim. Missed the shot. Rebound to Jordan Weir. She fought in there for it and finally came up with it. Down the floor comes Breezy Williams with numbers for Glenoak. Right baseline Metz up from 12 feet. Missed the shot with the right hand. And the rebound to Patabandala for Jackson, who leads 3-2. Patabandala full heave down the floor over the head of McMullen at the hoop to our left. Jackson offensively averaging 51 points a game. Glenoak averaging almost 60 a game. And it's 3-2 Jackson early in this game. Left corner Williams for Glenoak. Left wing to Kleptich. Kleptich. Right wing Metz. Right of the lane. Hall. Right corner Kleptich. Thought about the three. Back underneath to Hall. Right of the lane. And Hall goes up with the right hand. Makes the shot, but she was fouled on the floor before the attempt. 5:16 in the first quarter. 3-2 Jackson.
And fouls on Elena McMullen, her first team first.
So Glenoak will keep it. Kleptich to inbound, goes to an Hall, top of the key, pulls up from the free throw line and misses it off the left side of the iron. Rebound to McMullen, down the floor comes Jackson. Left wing Patabandala, the dynamic sophomore who had a really good freshman season last year, drives her to the lane, gets cut off by Jordan Weir. That size in there at 6'5" is menacing to any team in the Federal League. Right corner Patabandala, a three. Missed it off the back of the iron, and Jordan Weir gobbles up another board. Averages about 11 a game. She's already off to a nice start. Right corner for Glenoak. Kleptich a three off the right side of the backboard and missed it. Hall the board, goes back up from left of the rim and missed it. Jordan Weir the board, missed it, got it back and scored from right in front of the rim. She had 2 rebounds on that trip alone on the offensive end and had 2 points, and Glenoak leads by a score at this point of 4-3 with 4:22 in the first quarter. And Lita Patabandala has lost her left shoe, so
I wonder what was going on.
coaches from Jackson asking feverishly for a break in play to allow the sophomore to put her shoe back on.
Yeah, interesting defense Glenoak's playing. They're in a man-to-man defense, but Jordan Weir is not going out on Kylie Hawk. She's guarding the paint, making it very difficult for Jackson to get any penetration and shots up close.
We saw Glenoak do that against Eastlake North last year, and they forced Destiny Leo to try to beat them. Down the lane goes Lena Patabandala. She misses the runner from 7 feet for Jackson. Down the floor comes Glenoak off of another rebound.
Yeah, Jordan Weir with her 5th rebound already.
She just dominates the glass. Left corner, Kleptich underneath left of the rim. Weir goes up with 2 hands and scores it again. At 6'5", she is just impossible to guard underneath the basket. Gives her 4 points all alone in this first quarter, and Glenoak leads by a score of 6-3. Ignacio misses the layup from right at the rim for Jackson. Glenoak comes down the floor with numbers. Kleptich to the bucket with the right hand and missed the shot. Rebound to Patabandala, and Jackson, who trails 6-3. 3:24 in the first quarter of this Federal League girls basketball showdown here at Glenoak. Top of the key, Patabandala drives right of the lane, tries to scoop it up and in, and gets fouled. 3:15 again in the first quarter. 6-3, the Glenoak lead. And Patabandala going to go line left here to shoot a pair of free throws.
Yeah, fouls on Anaya Hall, her first team first.
Patabandala at the line struggled last year. She's only shot 6 free throws this year. She makes her 7th. Is now 4 of 7 from the line on the season. A couple of substitutions into the game. Scroggs into the game. Ava, a senior for Jackson. And the freshman Megan Campbell into the game as well for Jackson. Then Jessica Harvey into the game for Glenoak. Patabandala splits the pair and Harvey gets the rebound. Down the floor comes Glenoak now. Breezy Williams slows her dribble, dribbling belt high, switching hands in between the circles at the hoop to our right. Now, Anaya Hall looks right wing, throws the ball away. Campbell up with the steal. Down the floor comes Jackson, trailing by 2. Throw into the left corner is picked off. Patabandala threw it right to Breezy Williams. Down the floor comes Glenoak in the lane. It was Kleptich. She had it blocked by Dretke. Down the floor comes Jackson now off of the nice defensive pressure. Left corner Campbell. Left wing McMullen thinking about the 3 for Jackson, who trails 6-4. McMullen in the lane, up with the left hand, missed the shot. Rebound to Breezy Williams. And Glenoak leads 6-4 with 2:23 here in this first quarter. Left wing Kleptich, right wing Metz. Right of the lane, Hall underneath Harvey, goes up with 2 hands from left of the bucket and missed the shot. She double clutched and was a little sloppy there on that attempt. Down the floor comes Jackson. Patabandala spins in the lane, goes up with the right hand from 14 feet out from the right elbow and cans it. We're tied at 6 now with $1:55 in the first quarter. Glenoak and Jackson doing battle here early in the season in Federal League girls basketball. Right wing Metz wanted to shoot that three, decided not to pull on it underneath. Harvey goes up with the right hand from right at the rim and scores it. She's kind of just roving all around the basket and deciding to cut and get to the rim when she needs to, and it's 8-6. The Glenoak lead with 1:30 in the first quarter. Jackson ball. Campbell has it stolen by Anaya Hall for Glenoak. Down the floor comes Metz now to the right sideline. Now high on the right, it's Breezy Williams. Left wing, Kleptich is open for a moment. Couldn't shoot it. Right corner, Metz. That's an open three, and she missed it. Rebound to Anaya Hall from left of the bucket. She missed that shot. Rebound to Patabandala and Jackson. So far, one of the worries of Anthony Butch in his 8th year at Jackson was size from Glenoak, and Jackson's getting dominated on the boards here in the first quarter. But they only trail by 2 at 8-6. 50 seconds in the first quarter. Campbell, left corner, off to Patabandala for Jackson. Into the right corner, throws it for McMullen. It's stolen by Mia Metz for Glenoak. Down the floor she comes. Left wing, Breezy Williams, who has yet to get into the score column tonight, averages about 11 a game and has only had the ball minimal times in scoring position. Underneath, Harvey again goes up with the right hand, missed the shot from right of the rim. She's missed 2 bunny layups now here in the first quarter. Down the floor come the Jackson Polar Bears, and Patabandala throws it away to Harvey. And now Glenoak with it with 10 seconds left in the first quarter, up 8-6. Down to 7 seconds in the first quarter, down to 5. Down to 3. Williams, left wing, Kleptich with 2. Shot in the air and good. It's a 3. And Lexi Kleptich nails it from the left wing. That ends the first quarter. Glenoak leads here after 1 in this Federal League showdown, 11-6. We'll take a timeout. Start of the second quarter, we return back in here as Glenoak leads after 1, 11-6 in this early season Federal League matchup. And to start the second quarter, Jackson will have the basketball. Into the game now is McKenna Daggett for Jackson. She sees her first time tonight as Jackson has the ball attacking the rim to our left, trailing by 5. Left corner, Scroggs left open on a 3 and missed it off the left iron. Not a pretty arc on the shot there. Harvey down the floor, off to Kleptich to Williams. Double clutches at the rim and nails it from right of the bucket at the hoop to our right. That was an impressive move by the sophomore, by the junior down the lane to make a play there and put Glenoak up now by 7 at 13-6. They're on a 5-0 run dating back to the first quarter. Top of the key for Jackson. Dredke misses the three-pointer. Rebound to Keely Burke, who's in for the first time tonight for Glenoak. Glenoak leads 13-6. 7-12 in this first half, and they have the ball. Left wing Kleptich. Right wing Williams. Left wing Kleptich shoots another 3 and nearly banked it in. Weir the board, had it swatted by Daggett. Has it swatted again by Daggett. She was trying to put it up there. Daggett doing a nice job underneath the basket. Down the floor comes Jackson. Dredke all the way to the bucket with the right hand and scores it. Ends the Glenoak 5-0 run, and Jackson cuts the Glenoak lead to just 5 at 13-8 with 6:37 here in the first half. Glenoak ball, the 3-0 Eagles. Left wing, Kleptich, left of the bucket off to Weir, goes up with 2 hands, threw an air ball past the rim to the right, and down the floor comes Jackson, trailing by just 5. They're starting to force the issue defensively. Right corner, Dredke, right wing Ignacio for Jackson. Left corner, Scroggs, left wide open and misses the 3. Rebound to Daggett, goes up from right of the rim and missed it. Rebound to Weir, and Jackson has another possession. Or rather, Glenoak has another possession, excuse me. They come down to the rim, attacking to our right. Left wing, Breezy Williams. Right wing, Burke, an open 3. Missed everything off the rim to our right and just completely airmailed it to the left of the bucket there. With 5:48 in the first half, 13-8. The Glenoak lead as Daggett checks out, so does Scroggs for Jackson. Into the game, Patabandala and McMullen. Both teams kind of feeling each other out so far to this point in the game. As Jackson has the ball, Ignacio, top of the key, left wing, Patabandala, left of the lane to McMullen, top of the key, Patabandala. Patabandala, right wing, a pull-up three. It's in and out. Rebound to Kylie Hawk. Right corner, Ignacio. Top of the key, Patabandala. Left corner, Dretke. Leading scorer for Jackson. Has struggled so far tonight. Great defensive pressure by Glenoak here in the half court. Left baseline. McMullen gets tied up with Metz and Burke in the possession arrow to Glenoak. That half court defense is stifling with 5:12 in this first half, and Glenoak up 13-8.
And that's the 6th Jackson turnover in the game.
They average 16 turnovers a game. Jackson last year shot that three-point ball so well, not as effective this year just yet. Underneath, Weir has it poked out of there, though, by Dretke for Jackson. Glenoak turns it over. Down the floor come the Lady Bears. Top of the key, Ignacio, an open three. Missed it off the left side of the iron, and the rebound goes to Breezy Williams. Breezy down the floor for Glenoak, the junior. Stutter steps in the lane, shoots with the right hand, and misses the shot from 14 feet out. Rebound to Jackson and Elena McMullen. Dretke, top of the key. Patabandala right wing into the right corner to Ignacio, misses the three. Hawk the rebound. Jackson can reset. Ignacio, top of the key, right wing Patabandala. Drives into the right baseline, puts the shot up, and she's fouled here. This will be on the floor before she even put the shot up. Or is it going to be in the process of shooting?
Yeah, I think so. She's going to the line.
Kind of surprised by that.
I think they called the foul on Jordan Weir, although I thought I heard them say Mia Metz.
They did say Metz. Patabandala makes the first free throw. As Daggett comes back in, as well as Campbell for Jackson, as Patabandala makes both free throws. He's off to a nice start for Jackson. Glenoak ball leading 13-10. Jackson in the midst of a mini 4-0 run. Left corner for Glenoak. Williams, right baseline. Burke missed the shot, had it blocked by Dretke. And Dretke was out of bounds as she retained the basketball at the hoop to our right. Around 4 minutes left here in the first half. Glenoak 13, Jackson 10. These two teams, when they played last year, both low-scoring affairs. Right corner for Glenoak. Williams misses the three. Rebound off to Weir. Gets it back from left of the bucket and gets fouled as she got another attempt off of another offensive rebound. One of the things that I wrote down that Glenoak does so well is second chance points. They really do a great job of second chance points, and they also are great at points in the paint, and so far that's where they're getting the majority of their scoring so far tonight, as Weir misses the first of two free throws. Second one on the way. Who was the foul against there, Bob?
I don't know. They didn't put it on the board, and I didn't hear him.
Weir splits the pair, gives her 5 points, nearing about 10 rebounds in the half as well.
Yep, she has 9 right now.
It's amazing. About halfway through this second quarter, she's having an effective night on the boards. Tough to stop 6-5. Jackson ball trailing by 4. 3:40 in the first half. Top of the key, McMullen. Thought about the three. Left wing, Campbell the three. Missed it. Rebound, Dretke. Right wing, Patabandala. Three. Got it. Lena Patabandala having a great first half. Now with 8 points in the first half. Down the floor comes Glenoak. Metz drives right of the lane and gets fouled here as she tried to go up to the rack there. 3:23 in this first half. Glenoak's lead is just 1 at 14-13 after the Patabandala three. And she has 8 in the game as Met's first free throw is off the back of the iron and missed it. Kleptich comes back into the game for Glenoak.
Okay, so that foul was on McKenna Daggett, and I think she had the previous one too. She has 2 fouls.
And Metz misses both free throws. Line right. Jackson can take the lead here on this possession. Right corner, Campbell a three. Missed it off the back of the iron. Metz the board. controls it down the floor to Breezy Williams. Here comes Glenoak on the run. Breezy attacks left of the lane, stops. Now to Kleptich in between the circles, who kind of collects the offense and tries to slow things down a bit, with Glenoak up 14-13. Early season Federal League tilt here between these two teams that are going to challenge for the league this year. As underneath the basket, pass intended for Weir from Hall, picked off by Dretke. Here comes Jackson. Jackson can take the lead. Dretke drives right to the lane and gets fouled here. This is either going to be on the floor or in the process of shooting. We'll see.
That foul will be on Anaya Hall, her second, team third.
They're going to call it in the process of shooting, which seemed like continuation to me, but it's a debate that we have every single year. As Dretke makes the free throw.
Yeah, I thought she was shooting.
We're tied at 14 now. Daggett and Campbell check out, as well as Patabandala for Jackson. Scroggs, Hawk, as well as Ignacio back in the game. As Dretke misses the second free throw, we're tied at 14. Keely Burke back into the game for Glenoak. Right wing Burke has it. Left wing Williams shoots an open three, misses it off the front of the iron. Rebound to Ava Scroggs and Jackson. It's tied at 14. Jackson can take the lead right here. Right corner Dretke was open. Mets close nicely. Left corner McMullen shoots a three, but a foul away from the ball there.
Think we're going to get a moving pick.
Kylie Hawk whistled up for the foul there. We're tied at 14, 2:15 in the first half. Last year, as I mentioned, both times that Jackson won, they scored 40 points in the first affair and just 39 points in the second one, so they were always low-scoring games. Glenoak ball. We're tied at 14. Left of the bucket. Weir goes up, misses the shot. Shot it a bit too strong from about 3 feet out. Rebound to McMullen and Jackson. Left corner Ignacio. She was out of bounds when she collected the basketball as she was on the left sideline. And another turnover for Jackson. They can't get out of their own way right now.
Yep, turnover number 7. Yeah, I think she was looking at the green stripe where you got to look at the black stripe on the inside of that.
14 all, 145 here in this second quarter. Glenoak's been held to just 3 points in this quarter. Scored 11 in the first frame. Free throw line, Williams throws it away. McMullen up with the steal. In the backcourt down to Ignacio for Jackson. Down the floor they come. Right corner, Scroggs pumps on the three. Doesn't have space there. Now Ignacio top of the key. Right corner, Scroggs wanted to shoot the three. Didn't have space. Now to McMullen, who drives the lane. Top of the key, Hawk. Right baseline, Ignacio. Top of the key, McMullen, a three. Missed it off the back of the iron. Rebound to Keely Burke, and it goes through her hands, and Jackson will keep it. 1:10 in the first half. We're tied at 14. Something Coach Butch told me at Jackson, he said they didn't want to rely on the three ball and layups as much this year. They want to work in more to their arsenal. They've tried to do that so far this season, as Jackson has it off of the inbound. Tied at 14. Right wing, McMullen into the right corner, Dretke. Top of the key, McMullen. Left corner, Scroggs. Tried to shoot the three, didn't have space. Now to Dretke straight on. Emma. Right wing, Ignacio. Under a minute left here in this first half. Left wing, Scroggs a three. Missed it off the back of the iron. Rebound through the hands of Mets. Kylie Hawk fought in there and got a second chance. We're down to 40 seconds in the first half. Tied at 14. Jackson keeps it. They might play for the last shot of this half now. After Glenoak came out guns a-blazing early in the game, they've really slowed down offensively. They've scored just 3 points so far in this quarter, and we're under 30 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson's defense is really dialed up here. We're down to 15 seconds in the first half. Tied at 14, Jackson with the ball, down to 10 seconds. High on the left, Ignacio, down to 8 seconds. High on the right, Hawk, down to 5 seconds. Left corner, Scroggs with 3 seconds. Down the left baseline with 2. Puts the shot up and she gets fouled from 8 feet out. Jackson worked the ball around the perimeter there and kind of saved time as much as they could. And then finally, Scroggs the one who attacks, and she goes line left now to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is up, and she missed it. Neither team is shooting well from the line so far tonight.
No, I got Jackson. They are 4 of 6 or 7.
Second free throw for Scroggs.
Yeah, Glenoak only 1 of 4.
And she makes that one. We're down to a second left in the quarter. And a full court heave by Breezy Williams is missed at the end of the first half at the rim to our right. So we're through 2 quarters here at Glenoak. Low scoring, sloppy affair so far. And at the half, Jackson leads Glenoak 15-14 in this Federal League matchup early in the season in girls basketball.
So there you go, John. 15-14, Jackson with the lead.
It was a sloppy first half in a number of ways. Both teams really kind of felt each other out in that first half, and after one, it looked like Glenoak might dominate after the way that they ended that first quarter with the way that they played and the 3 by Lexi Kleptich, but Jackson came back in the second quarter and dominated on both ends, and Jackson has the ball to start the second half. Dredke misses the shot at the hoop to our right from left of the rim. Another bunny layup attempt that was missed there. A lot of misses on layups as Jackson now in a 2-3 zone defensively. And Glenoak trying to orchestrate things and figure things out here. Left wing Kleptich, top of the key. Williams, right wing Metz. Top of the key to Williams, underneath, intends it for Metz on the right baseline. It's tipped away, and Glenoak retains it. Right corner, Metz a 3, got it. That might wake things up a little bit. Mia Metz cans the right corner 3, and Jackson now trails Glenoak 17-15. Metz with her first 3 points of this ball game. Jackson ball trailing by 2. Left wing Ignacio pumps on the 3. Right wing Hawk another 3. Got that one. She entered the game 0 for 2 from 3. She has 2 in this game alone and 6 points now in this game. Glenoak now trails Jackson 18-17. 6:43 in the third quarter. Glenoak ball underneath Anaya Hall, collects it, goes up with 2 hands and banks it in from right in front of the basket. Now we're starting to find some pace and some rhythm offensively. 19-18 the Glenoak lead with 6:25 in the third quarter. Jackson ball, top of the key, Hawk another 3, missed that one. And the rebound to Metz and Glenoak. Down the floor they come. Left corner Kleptich was open. Underneath left of the basket. It's Weir. She missed it off the back of the iron. She tried to bank it in, and she was fouled on the shooting attempt. 19-18 the Glenoak lead, but Jordan Weir going line left here to shoot 2. 6:13 in the third quarter.
Foul on Kylie Hawk, her second, team first in the second half.
You know, you can see tonight as Jordan Weir misses the first free throw. She had a great first half, by the way, to Jordan Weir, but you can see tonight, Bob, what it's like for Jackson not to have Lauren Pilata. She forces the issue so many times. She creates opportunities for the rest of her teammates, and she shoots the 3 ball pretty well as well. So off of the second miss by Weir, though, Metz grabs the board for Glenoak. Now to Hall. Right corner intends the pass for Kleptich, and she threw it away to Denia Hall. Coach Wackerly gets up with his long sleeve shirt on, his white golf shirt, and puts his hands behind his head to both sides in frustration at the fact that Anaya should have just taken the layup there. Jackson ball now, trailing 19-18. Kylie Hawk, right of the lane, right wing. Patabandala, right corner for Ignacio. Picked up by Hall. In the lane, off to Dredke. Dredke goes to the ground. It's now picked up by Anaya Hall. Hall in the backcourt off to Williams. Glenoak has numbers. If Williams looks up, she does. Right corner, Metz another 3. Missed that one off the right side of the iron, and the rebound to Ignacio and Jackson. Down the floor they come. They can take the lead back here with 5:25 in this third quarter as Patabandala drives the lane and misses it with the right hand from 4 feet out. Rebound to Mia Metz. Off to Breezy Williams. Here comes Glenoak. Left corner, Kleptich. In between the circles to Breezy Williams. Breezy, who had such a great finish to the year last year, had double digits in their final 3 playoff wins. Did the then sophomore. Now has it on the right wing, in at the free throw line. Underneath the Hall, who puts it up and in from right of the bucket with the right hand. Anaya Hall now starting to find her footing again after being injured last year. Glenoak now leads 21-18. Jackson ball. Left corner, Ignacio stepped out of bounds. Glenoak back with the basketball. Into the game for Jackson now. McKenna Daggett, as well as Ava Scroggs and Megan Campbell. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout by Jackson. We'll just keep it here for the 30-second timeout as Glenoak leads 21-18. It's interesting, I was mentioning about how they don't have Lauren Pilata. One of the big things this year that Coach Butch was telling me, Bob, about coaching in this season is building team chemistry. He said it's almost impossible to do so. The fact that you can't see each other, you can't be with each other. And Coach Wackerly said, the only people he's hung out with for the last 9 months are his assistant coaches. And he said they pretty much get together and that's it. And he said the girls on the team, the only people they've hung out with are the girls on the team. So it's like, everyone is getting very comfortable with each other and getting to know each other a lot better. And because of that, there's going to be some of those little hiccups this year that maybe you didn't see before.
Yeah, once again, you're sort of coaching on the fly because they change the rules all the time of what you can and cannot do. And it's a tough situation, but these coaches, players, and parents are making the best of it.
Coach Wackerly's line in his years at Glenoak of saying that everyone is a rookie coach this year is very accurate, because everyone's learning this year. Glenoak ball out of the timeout by Jackson. Right elbow, it was Hall. Left wing to Metz. Now off to Kleptich in between the circles. Left wing Metz. Metz came on in the postseason late in the year last year. Now to Hall in the lane. Right wing Williams pulls up from 7 feet on the right baseline and gets it to go off the beautiful right-handed teardrop. It's 23-18, the Glenoak lead with 3:59 in the third quarter. And Breezy Williams tips it out in the backcourt as Jackson was trying to inbound. Breezy Williams, she just brings such intensity, such effort, things that you can't coach. It's why she was so impressive late in the year last year in their postseason run, having 3 double-digit games at the end of the postseason, because it's the intangibles that she does so well being a junior. Jackson ball on the right baseline. Dretke loses it trying to drive the right baseline. Glenoak back with it now. Jackson did have, I believe, an 18-17 lead.
Glenoak's on a 6-0 run.
They are. They can add to the 6-0 run right here. Glenoak ball, left wing, Metz. Now goes into the dribble, underneath, intends it for Harvey, threw it away. Hall with it. Now Hall in the lane, and then Naya gets fouled as she gets to the basket. They missed the work of Anaya Hall last year. She played about the first 7 games before injuring her leg. She was out for the entire year, and this year she's come back with a newfounded intensity to try to prove things, as she was committed to Kent State last year, had that taken away with the injury, so I'm sure there's a lot to prove there for the senior.
Yeah, that's one of the things I want to see tonight is how she's coming back from that knee injury, and she's filling the stat line tonight.
She goes 1 of 2 in that trip at the line, as she was such an impressive sophomore when she played a couple years ago, and as a senior, such big things expected out of her at Glenoak. Jackson ball, trailing 24-18, 3:12 here in this third quarter. Top of the key, Pata Bandela, who had a great first half with 8 points. She was always timid last year with the basketball. Now to the freshman and Megan Campbell in the right corner. Campbell off to Daggett, and it's stolen now by Glenoak. Here comes Kleptich. Kleptich down the floor in the lane up with the right hand. Missed the shot, rebound to Harvey. Glenoak gets an extra possession at it. Left baseline, Metz. Left wing, off to Williams. 24-18 Glenoak. They're in the midst of a 7-0 run to take this lead. 2:38 in the third quarter. Glenoak ball, right wing, Kleptich. Top of the key, Hall. Right corner, Williams. Was open, gets double teamed, and tries to get rid of it. Looks for Harvey in the right corner. It's tipped out by Jackson. Here comes Kylie Hawk back in for McKenna Daggett. Daggett's had some extra active minutes underneath the basket tonight for Jackson has the sophomore.
Yeah, unfortunately, she has 3 fouls also, so gotta be careful there.
Glenoak ball. They're in the midst of a 7-0 run, leading 24-18 with 2:15 in the third quarter. Top of the key, Kleptich. Kleptich underneath Williams. The alley-oop! Oh, and Williams completed it from left of the basket. Kleptich to Williams. It's a 9-0 run by Glenoak to lead 26-18 with 2 minutes in the third quarter. Jackson throws it away. Glenoak back up with it in the backcourt. Here comes Breezy Williams. Another shot make here for this Glenoak offense might uncork the few fans that are here. Right corner Williams, left wing Kleptich. Kleptich had to pull up on the dribble. Right wing Williams. Williams, right corner Kleptich, a 3 in the air. Oh, missed it off the back of the iron. Hall the board, no one was there. And she went back up and scored it. 11-0 run by Glenoak to lead 28-18. Anaya Hall with 7 points now. $1:25 left in the third quarter. Glenoak has come out with some intensity in this third quarter. Top of the key, Dretke misses the 3 for Jackson. Long rebound controlled by Patabandala. Jackson can reset. Left wing Scroggs pumps on the 3. Left corner Dretke left open on the 3. Missed it. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Megan Campbell of Jackson. Glenoak will get it back in the midst of this 11-0 run.
Yeah, and Anaya Hall, I actually have her for 9 points, 7 in this quarter. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. So like I said, she's filling up that stat line.
Have her for 7 points in the scoreboard here. They must have missed a 2. Timeout, I didn't catch it. Was it a 30-second timeout?
30-second.
We'll keep it again here with the 30-second timeout. 1:06 in the third quarter. An 11-0 run by Glenoak. Bob, they've seemed like a different team since the start of this quarter, since the end of the first half. They ended the first half on such a lull. They didn't score really at all in that second quarter except for 3 points. They've scored 14 now in this quarter.
Oh, yeah, they only took 8 shots in the second quarter, converting on 1 of them. So they've come out with a lot of energy, and Anaya Hall leading the way. So that knee, even though she has that heavy brace on it, it's looking pretty good.
Well, in entering the game, she only was averaging 6 points, about 4 rebounds, and really hadn't been very active yet this year. And now tonight, up to 9 points as we have her. 7 points is marked on the scoreboard. I think you guys should just split the difference and go with 8. 28-18, the Glenoak lead, and they have the basketball again. And I'll tell you what, Bob, it's not going to go noticed at the end of the night, but Breezy Williams' ability to orchestrate the offense, add intensity, and create for her teammates is a big reason why this run has happened. It's what she did in the postseason last year. She's doing it again tonight.
Oh, yeah, she's a bundle of energy on the offensive and on the defensive end, too.
Glenoak ball under a minute in this third quarter. Again, they're in the midst of that 11-0 run to lead 28-18. Breezy Williams will put it center floor, toying with her defender. Breezy off to Kleptich. Back to Breezy, high on the right. Breezy with McMullen on her again, toying with her defender now. Breezy in between the circles to Kleptich. 37 seconds left in this third quarter. Lexi Kleptich drives, right baseline, off to Hall. She threw it to Weir then on the left baseline, who couldn't handle the pass. And down the floor comes Jackson now off the steal. Right wing Ignacio, top of the key, intends the pass for McMullen. Glenoak nearly up with a steal about 3 times. Jackson ball, and at the free throw line, Patabandala, right corner, Ignacio, a 3, missed it. Hall the board with 10 seconds left in this third quarter, and Glenoak by 10. As down the floor they come, and they throw it away. Williams threw it right down the floor. It was picked off. Here comes Patabandala. Patabandala with a second. Tried to drive the lane, and she didn't get the shot off in time. She was never looking at the clock, was the sophomore. So we're through 3. Glenoak ends the third quarter on an 11-0 run to lead after 3, 28-18. We'll be right back. Start of the fourth quarter here at Glenoak. John Bozica, Bob Jeffries along with you. This girls basketball matchup between Glenoak and Jackson, and Glenoak leads 28-18. Now they have an eye hole with 9 points.
Told you.
See, look at that.
Told you.
Look at that. Never doubt Bob Jeffries. He is a man of his word, and he knows what he speaks of when it comes to statistics. And the best in the game at keeping a statistical book here in Stark County. Glenoak ball left of the lane. Anaya Hall adds to her night. A little pull up from about 12 feet, and the little teardrop was good. She's now in double digits at 11, and Glenoak's run is 13-0 with 7:35 in the final quarter. Jackson ball, can they end the bleeding here? That's the question that they have to ask themselves right now. Left corner, Dretke. Dretke in the lane, goes up with two hands, had it blocked by Metz, and then Breezy Williams nearly tipped the ball right to our table here as we're kind of caddy corner on the floor here. Glenoak has just upped the ante since the start of that third quarter in a big way. Jackson only has 3 points in this half alone. It's a three from Kylie Hawk. That's their only scoring. Underneath the basket, nearly thrown away for Jackson. It was Pat Amanda looking for Hawk. Now Dretke has it for Jackson. Drives the lane, goes up, scores it with the right hand. And one opportunity coming as she made the little finger roll from right of the rim. Emma Dretke, the normal 17-point average, has been really quiet tonight for Jackson, but if she got going here in the final frame, it would go a long way towards helping them to get back into this basketball game, but she can't complete the three-point play. And the Glenoak lead stays at double figures at 10 points at 30-20. 7 minutes left in the game. Glenoak with the ball. Around center floor, it's Breezy Williams. Breezy drives the lane, right wing to Kleptich, right corner Williams, pumps on the three, underneath Hall, goes up with two hands, and scores from right to the rim again. Anaya Hall up to 13 points now. Glenoak 32, Jackson 20 with 6:40 in the game. Anaya is simply taking over this evening. Jackson ball, top of the key, Pat Abandola. Now off to Ignacio, a three, got it. That's a big three for Hallie Ignacio. It makes it a single-digit game again. Glenoak ball, though, leading 32-23 with 6:20 left in the game. Offense picking up a little bit for Jackson now, but Glenoak with the ball. Breezy Williams on the right elbow. Has to get rid of it, looks underneath, throws it away. Up with it is Emma Dretke. Down the floor she comes for Jackson. Emma drives the lane, goes up with the right hand and gets it to go. Right in front of the basket. And nearly a steal in the backcourt by Jackson. Coach Wackerly up off of the bench, rips his mask off of his face to yell at his team there off of the sloppiness in the backcourt, as that was almost disastrous. But Jackson has cut the Glenoak lead now down to just 7 at 32-25 with 5:50 left in the game.
Yeah, they're on a 5-0 run of their own right now.
Glenoak ball, left wing Kleptich a three. Got it! Lexi Kleptich nails a three from the left wing. Glenoak's lead back out to 10, 35-25, 5:30 left in the ball game. Jackson ball, left corner, Dretke tries to answer with a three of her own and does. Emma Dretke may be starting to catch the hot hand now. That puts her in double figures with 10 points on the game.
Yeah, 7 points this quarter.
All coming within the last couple minutes of action. 35-28, Glenoak's lead is just 7. And with the ball is Anaya Hall on the right elbow. She got put into a really awkward spot there and twisted her leg around. And it was the leg that was hurt last year. I believe she's going to be okay, though. She kind of pirouetted on the floor there, but not in a way that you would like to.
Yeah, the foul was on Elena McMullen, her second, team third.
35-28, the Glenoak lead with 5:03 left. Glenoak ball, top of the key. Anaya Hall, right corner, Kleptich a three. Got another one! Back-to-back possessions, back-to-back threes for Lexi Kleptich. Pushes the Glenoak lead back out to 10 at 38-28 with 4:48 left in the ball game. Jackson ball, right wing Ignacio, left wing Pat Abandola. Pat Abandola drives left of the lane, missed the shot, and then she stepped out of bounds as she got her own rebound. Now keep in mind, Lena Pat Abandola had 8 points in the first half. She has been rendered scoreless in this second half, Bob.
Yeah, the tight defense of Glenoak shutting her down.
Glenoak back with the basketball as they work at the rim to our left in their white uniforms. Right wing, Breezy Williams underneath to Weir. Weir goes up from right of the rim with the left hand. Missed the shot. She tried to bank it in from 2 feet out, and she was fouled, though.
That'll be on Kylie Hawk, her third, team fourth.
So talking to Coach Wackerly, he said that he felt that this team this year fit in perfectly like the puzzle pieces last year. He said, obviously you have the play of the 2 juniors and Weir and Williams that fit in nicely, but he said Mia Metz fills the role that Mackenzie Green did last year. Anaya Hall kind of fills her own role that's kind of unique to her. And then Lexi Kleptich can shoot the 3 ball like Lexi Lemire did last season, as Jordan Weir splits the pair there. Jordan having a really nice night tonight. Jackson ball trailing by 11, 39-28. In the lane, McMullen throws it away. Kleptich up with the steal for Glenoak. Down the floor come the Lady Eagles. Kleptich in between the circles. Weave through the Jackson defense there to get the ball into the trusted hands of the point guard in Breezy Williams. Breezy, the junior, switching hands on the dribble. Belt high around center floor. Breezy drives the lane, goes up with the right hand. Misses the shot from 14 feet out from right of the lane, but she's fouled there. That was all offense on her end, and she simply took it to a spot where she felt comfortable and tried to create her own shot there. And she'll go line left now to shoot 2 free throws.
That foul was on Elena McMullen, her third, team fifth.
First free throw by Breezy is good, gives her 7 tonight. Again, the run that she finished last year on, she had above 15 points in their final 3 games. Wins over Hoover, Stowe, and Eastlake North as part of Glenoak's run last year to the Final 4 as Breezy splits the pair at the line there. Jackson ball, left wing. Dretke misses the 3. Rebound to Jordan Weir. She's well over 10 rebounds tonight. She's been dominating the glass.
Yep, 12 now.
Has a nice night offensively with 6 points to go along with it. Glenoak ball, left corner Metz. Thought about the 3, didn't pull on it. Top of the key, Williams, 40-28, the Glenoak lead, 3:24 left. Williams drives left of the lane, tries to bank it in, misses it. Weir, the board. Had it stolen, though, by Megan Campbell for Jackson. Down the floor come the Lady Bears, but it's stolen by Kleptich for Glenoak. Off to Williams now, top of the key. Williams with her defender and Megan Campbell in front of her, 40-28. The Glenoak lead. Williams in the lane. The teardrop with the right hand from 12 feet out. She got it to go. Breezy Williams, there's the mastery. What she can do so well. And it's 42-28 with 2:44 left in the game. Left elbow for Jackson. Campbell misses the jump shot. Dretke the board. She misses it. Rebound to Metz. Down the floor comes Glenoak again. Up 42-28 with 2:29 left in the ball game. They have thoroughly dominated Jackson in this half after trailing at halftime by a point. They win on a 13-0 run at one point, and they have not looked back. They control the ball now with around 2 minutes left. Everyone has come to life for them in this second half. Breezy Williams toying with the dribble around center floor, loses the ball, left wing to Kleptich. Kleptich, top of the key to Williams. Williams, off to Kleptich. Always an adventure when Breezy has the basketball because she's so active with it. She now has it with $1:48 left in the game, and Glenoak up 42-28. Kleptich in between the circles now, off to Mia Metz. Metz dribbles with the right hand, knee high, and she is fouled in between the circles here. 1:35 left. Jackson trails Glenoak 42-28 as they bring in the substitutions of Patabandala and Ignacio as Hawk and Campbell both take seats.
That was foul number 4 on Elena McMullen, team 6, so no 1-on-1 yet.
One more and they'll be in the 1-and-1. Jessica Harvey into the game now for Glenoak as Jordan Weir takes a seat. It's a well-earned seat tonight with her double-digit rebounds. Glenoak ball, and Aya Hall around center floor, has it stolen. She steals it right back from Patabandala. Down the floor she comes. Right corner, Kleptich, top of the key to Williams. They're just playing keep away now as Glenoak with a 14-point lead. Breezy Williams gets to the lane, loses the ball. It's picked up now by Dretke. Dretke, who plays on the same AAU team as Breezy Williams, now gets into the right corner to Scroggs, who nails the three with a minute left in the game. 42-31. Glenoak with 1:01 left in the game. Timeout. Full timeout by Jackson. What an active second half this has been, Bob.
And a nice job by Glenoak controlling the ball, running clock. It's almost like a fourth quarter for a football team when you have that nice, long, sustained drive, taking time off the clock when you got that lead. Glenoak really handling the ball well there. But Jackson, boy, clutch three there by Ava Scroggs, so 11-point game.
You know, Bob, you can already see the makings where this has district final level play to it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, too. We question coming into the year again, you know, who would fill in those roles for the three seniors of Lexi Lemire, the all-time three-point makes in history here at Glenoak. Cameron Vance, who was all hustle, and Mackenzie Green, who, as I used to call her, was the Draymond Green of the basketball team. Who would fill those roles? They found those roles, and these girls are playing great.
Yeah, definitely. Mia Metz, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, a block. Lexi Kleptich with 3 3-pointers. Must be something magical about that name Lexi here at
I will
Glenoak.
tell you what, Lexi and 3-pointers is a good way to go here at Glenoak. If you have a girl in Starr County that's looking to play basketball, send them to Glenoak if their name is Lexi, because they'll probably make threes one day. Glenoak ball in the backcourt. They need to inbound it here, and it's stolen. Padavandala underneath the basket. Lays it up and in from left of the basket. Inbound now. Glenoak has it. 42-33. They still lead with 50 seconds left. Williams in the backcourt to Kleptich down the floor to Metz right wing. Underneath to Harvey. Top of the key to Williams. 42 seconds left. Glenoak by 9, and now Lexi Kleptich is fouled around center floor.
And this is the one area Glenoak has struggled with tonight is free throw shooting. Lexi, though, hasn't been to the free throw line yet, though, so we'll see how she does.
She entered the game 12 of 18 from the line, one of the better percentages on the team. First of the potential 1-and-1 here, and she misses it. Jackson still has life. Down the floor they come. Scroggs, left wing. Off to Ignacio. Misses the shot. Dretke the board from right of the basket. And she's fouled. 31 seconds left. Glenoak still by 9 at 42-33. But Jackson just hanging around tonight so far. As they've done all night. They led at halftime 15-14, and they held the lead at one point in this second half, early on in the half, 18-17, and since then, they have not held the lead. Second free throw of 2 for Dretke is good. She's had a nice second half, as the inbound for Glenoak is to Kleptich in the backcourt. Kleptich on the far sideline gets caught in a jump ball, and Jackson gets it back with 27 seconds left, trailing 42-34. Jordan Weir getting set to check back in for Glenoak. Coach Wackerly in his long sleeve polo, his white polo off to the left of the scorer's table, just beside himself at this point for what's happening in the game. Right wing, a long three for Jackson for Scroggs. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound to Padavandala. Top of the key, McMullen. We're down to 18 seconds left. Right corner, Ignacio, a 3. Needed it, missed it. Rebound in the backcourt, up for grabs. Up with it is Padavandala. Right wing, McMullen shoots the 3, has it blocked by Metz. Down the floor comes Glenoak. They can probably run out the time. Metz on the left wing. Metz, the clock runs out. Mia Metz with a block to end the game there for Glenoak, and then simply dribbled out the time, with Glenoak winning tonight now 42-34. Jackson gave it everything they had there to the final moments of the game, but Glenoak uses a great run to start the second half, a 13-0 run to start the second half to hang on and win by a final of 42-34. We'll take a timeout here. Bob's crunching the final numbers. We'll come back and tell you about the Glenoak victory as they improve to 4-0 on the year, and Jackson falls to 3-2. We'll be right back to wrap it up from Glenoak